Some more comics that I purchased back in 2016. Come check them out. Hello comic book fans, this is Chris and this is my channel We Love Comics, and I got a little bit of a comic haul from some more of the comics that I bought while I was away in 2016. So let's get right into it so you could see some of the stuff that I have. So especially if you've never seen it before, or you've seen something that will inspire you to get it, well, that's one of the reasons why I love making these, and I also love watching them. So the first one we see here is Injustice: Gods Among Us, issue number 1. Absolutely love this cover. The video games have definitely made this much more desirable, and considering so many of the characters from the Justice League are in this, absolutely with the movie coming out, it's just going to help this a little bit more. Beautiful looking cover. I love really good artwork, and this one definitely has it. Paid $20 for that book, and it has a little small dent that could be pressed on the back. Alright, this is one that I got at my local comic book store. This is the Totally Awesome Hulk issue number 1. It is signed by, it's either Cho, I think it's pronounced Cho Pak. Forgive me if I do get that wrong, and here is the signature. Now, this was done at the comic book store. They didn't provide a certificate of authenticity, but I only paid $4.25 for it. So considering the price tag on this is $4.99, I mean, even if it ends up the signature was 100% fake, I paid less than what it was when it came out, so it was definitely worth the chance on. This one I got 3 of, and this is Walking Dead issue number 159, and as you can see here, these were signed by Charlie Adler, or Adland, or Adlard, I'm not sure how his name is pronounced, but I paid a total of $10 a piece. And these did come with certificates of authenticity, so it's actually Charlie Adlard, or Adlard. It's whatever you want it to be, by Charlie. So for $10 a piece, it's definitely worth taking the chance on. This is a book I'm actually surprised I never had. I used to love watching this cartoon as a kid. Movies, not so much. But this is Transformers issue number 1, which is the first appearance of the Transformers. The funny thing is, when I see this cover, this person here, if you ever look at it, if you ever saw the TV show MASH, he kind of reminds me of the main character Hawkeye. So every time I see that, I always think that's the person on there, even though it's obviously not. You could see along the spine, there are several color-breaking ticks on it. But this is a book that I absolutely don't mind having. I mean, the cover presents well other than those ticks. And I paid $17.54, so under $20 for that book. I'm very happy. This is another comic I have several of. I bought this back in the days it came out, but any chance I could find one at a decent price, I will get it, because, you know, the movies are going to be coming out soon, and obviously that's the Infinity Gauntlet issue number 1. Absolutely love this cover, and I remember reading this as a kid. This series, if you have never had the opportunity to read it, I highly recommend it. It is an absolute great story, and in my opinion, a must-read. Absolutely beautiful cover, and you can see this is in pretty good condition. Only problem is there's a crease on the bottom. It goes through the entire book, but it could be pressed, and with that I paid $10 for it, so not bad at all. Alright, next one. This is one I have several of, but I will get any time, because again, there will be a movie coming out. Black Panther should be, I believe, in 2018 it comes out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is Black Panther issue number 1, and Jack Kirby cover. Can't go wrong with that. Absolutely another good book, and definitely one to get if you can get it at a decent enough price. There's maybe 1 or 2 spine ticks, and that's about it. One here and one here, and one hairline, like not even a millimeter right there, so very minor. Overall presents very well, and I got this as part of my eBay bucks, so I spent a total of $0 on that. Always a good thing. Alright, here's another one I spent some of my eBay bucks on back in 2016. This is the Thanos Quest. This is book 1. This is a 2-part. I have another one of these, and I have part 2. But this one, I just happen to have a little bit extra on the eBay bucks, so I used them and got it for free. But obviously with the movie Infinity Gauntlet coming out and them hyping up Thanos, this is definitely a book people are going to be sought after and in pretty much pristine condition. I would say 9.6 to 9.8. So for free, can't go wrong. All right, a couple more, and we got some key issues because you guys know I start with the least valuable and then go up from there. This one I got a really good deal on. I was shocked I got it at the price I got. This is Alias #1, which is the first appearance of Jessica Jones. Obviously, that's with the Netflix TV show. And I think the reason that I got this so cheap at the time is the show was already, the first season was over, and it gets a little buzz for a while, and then it just dies down. So that's the best time to be able to get books. Never get them when they're the most desirable, because you're going to, unless you don't mind paying extra prices. I always try and get them before or just at the very beginning something is announced, or after it's died down for a little while and it calms down. So, again, as you could see, I mean, this would probably get a 9.6 to 9.8. It's in really great condition, and I paid a total of $20. So, not a bad price for that at all. And, of course, when I mention prices, it always includes shipping and handling. This one, I have several of these. This was one of the books I got stolen when I was a kid, but now I have plenty to make up for it. This is Star Wars issue #1. This is not a reprint. This is definitely the one from 1977. This is probably like my at least fourth copy. It's got a couple of spine ticks along the bridge here, as you can see. Nothing major, but you can see it does break color. It could use a pressing, but overall, still not bad shape. The cover presents well, and considering they're going to be doing a Star Wars movie every year for eternity, according to Disney, these books are just going to get hotter and hotter as time goes by. Paid a total of $51 for that one, including, again, shipping and handling. All right, this is another one. Could use a pressing. It's got some spine ticks, but with the TV show, and I'll tell you, I saw the TV show. It is definitely a lot better than people give it credit for. Would I rank it as the best of them? Not at all. Daredevil absolutely has the #1 slot when it comes to that. But I would say, in my opinion, the Iron Fist TV show is better than Luke Cage and on par with Jessica Jones. It wasn't like some of the people are saying. And the whole whitewashing of the character is just from people who have no idea what the character's all about, because this character is a white character. He wasn't Oriental, so you can't whitewash something that's already based on a white character. Just some people these days, I guess, want to just have something to complain about. This book could definitely use a pressing because there is a little bit of a concave along here, which means whoever owned this book previously stacked all the books to one side, and because this side is always thicker because of the staples, it's going to bunch up and cause pressure, so that's definitely something I don't recommend. But also, as you can see, there are a bunch of color-breaking ticks, which would probably make this book a 5.5 after I get it pressed, so not a majorly high grade, but I only paid a total of $30 for it, so, I mean, for the price, I'm not going to complain. All right, we got 4 more books to go. This is definitely another key issue. This is the second one of this book that I have. This is Strange Tales number 135, which is the first appearance of Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. As you can see, there is a crease that goes all the way down. That's from somebody back in the days, you know, folding it together, or it might have been a mailed subscription where they just fold it into the mailboxes. But there is what they call this a subscription crease. So it breaks color all the way down, so that would bring it automatically down to around a 5.0. But it's probably going to be more of a 4.5, because as you can see, it's got some spine ticks up and down the spine. But the corners present well. The cover, except for that line, which obviously you can even see that close up, still not in bad shape, but for the first appearance of a major character in the movies, and I paid $37.35 for that book, I'm not going to complain. All right, here's another semi-key. A lot of times when you can't afford the first appearance of something, you try and get the second appearance. I was fortunate enough to get the first appearance a while back, but this is Fantastic Four issue number 53, which is the second appearance of Black Panther, and it also has the first appearance and origin of Claw. The other thing this also has is the origin of Black Panther. So it is still a key book to get, but obviously everybody wants the first appearance. But, you know, for the price I paid for this, I can't complain. You could see here it got folded over, and there's a crease that goes actually all the way down, so somebody bent it at some point. Again, this could benefit from a pressing, but you could see there are ticks along the spine that do break color, even down at the bottom. So I would say this is probably a 4.0, not a majorly high grade, but again, for the price I paid $31.92. I'll take it. All right, so 2 more to go. This one is my second copy. He was not my favorite Green Lantern, but still a very popular, known character. This is the first appearance of Guy Gardner, which is Green Lantern issue number 59. It does have a tear right there, only on the cover. There is a stamp there. I don't know what the purpose of that was. It could use a pressing, because again, it has the concave going all the way down. The staples have been rusted, but they are still intact. Pages are creamed off-white, and you can see along the top, it looks like there's a little bit of burning. I mean, obviously, somebody put this near the sunlight, and the tip was coming out, so it was giving a little bit of a brown at the top. So again, this is probably mid-grade, probably about a 5.0, somewhere around there. But I paid $74.94 for this book, so still not going to complain. All right, and the last one, I don't remember what I traded it for, but I did do a trade for this book, so I didn't pay anything for it other than what I traded, but unfortunately I don't remember what I traded it for, but I know I got a good deal with this. You could see this chipping along the top, so this is probably a 3.0 book, maybe a 3.5. The staples are intact, but you could see there are some tears. There's a lot of color breaks. So this, again, like I said, probably a 3.0 to a 3.5. You could see right here there is some color loss. That's actually part of the face. But this is the second appearance of Green Goblin. And I believe it's the first appearance of Ned Leeds, so forgive me if I'm wrong with that. It's either this one or book 18. So if I'm incorrect, please correct me. I'm just trying to remember offhand. But still, second appearance of Green Goblin, because you know eventually they're going to bring that character out with the Spider-Man movies. It probably won't be the second movie, might be the third, but they will bring that character back. There's no way they can't. It's too popular a character, so definitely a book to get while you can, because these prices of these, especially early Spider-Mans, are going up. The first 20 issues are definitely getting more and more expensive, and I don't see them getting cheaper at any time soon. So definitely can't complain, especially for the trade. I just wish I remember what I traded it for. I think it was one of the books, I think was my Amazing Spider-Man 300. I had one where the cover was completely detached, and I think I traded it for that. So I think I got a decent deal for this. So tell me what you think. So let's hear in the comment section your opinion of these books. Don't forget to wait until the end of the video, because I always do a subscriber shout out. And if you want to have the shout out, for number one, you have to be a subscriber. Number two, you have to comment. The more you participate in communication, the faster you will become a shout out mention. So that's it. So thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up button. It always helps me. I always appreciate that. If you want to share it, that's always welcome. Comments are definitely appreciated. And subscribe if you haven't. So remember, it's not you, it's not I. It's We Love Comics. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. All right. We got a hot swinger going on here.